Stranger Than Fiction by Evelyn Pinho. Mr. Mescatier and Mr. Walters, my business partners, will be here any minute, said my father, and we will be discussing business matters in here, so you'd best be out of the library. I tugged at my tight red dress. Aren't you going to give me a quote? Father gave me a new quote every day. If I liked it, then I wrote it on the wall of the secret staircase that ran from the library to my bedroom. Truth is stranger than fiction, he quoted. Mark Twain. I like it, I thought. I think I'll write it on the wall. Love you, Lucy. Love you too. Ding dong. I'll go see that that's them, announced Father. I went up the stairs and took out my ink pen. I sketched a fancy letter T. I heard footsteps downstairs, and then I heard someone say, "Hello there, Peter." More footsteps, followed by the turn of a doorknob. I quickly shut the door and peered through the keyhole. Mr. Mescatier looked to be about 40. He was a tall, thin man, and he had a twisty mustache. He sported a black top hat and carried a long cane with spindly, bony fingers. Mr. Walters was the opposite. He was short and stout, and he wore a suit. I could see a bit of stubble on his chin and cheeks. He looked like he was only slightly younger than Mr. Mescatier. He wore circular spectacles, which were pushed farther down the bridge of his nose than I had ever seen. "Sit down, gentlemen," said Father. "We have much to talk about." "Indeed," agreed Mr. Walters. "And where exactly are the papers?" "Oh, right," said Father. "I will go get them." The door opened and shut. Mr. Mescatier stood up and pushed his chair in. "Our work is almost done, Alistair," gloated Mr. Mescatier. "All we have to do is get Peter to sign these papers." He held up papers. "He will have no clue that he is turning over 75% of his funds to our bank accounts. Mwahahaha! Now we will be rich. Peter will be ruined for sure. Ha ha ha! As Father entered the room, they turned their menacing chuckles into boisterous laughter. "Oh, that was a good one, Francois," Mr. Walters said. My mouth dropped open wide. How could someone who is so mean and evil seem so polite and chummy? I didn't know, but what I did know was that I was going to save Father's business. That I was sure of. To be continued.